हाय एवरीवन, गुड इवनिंग। नवरात्रि की सबको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। वेलकम टू Entrepreneur Excel's Expert Spotlight. Under this series, we bring the best of industry experts who come over and share their insights with us, their wisdom and experience with us. Now, Entrepreneur Excel is a global community which is connecting over 70,000 entrepreneurs across different social media platforms and we help them grow and network with each other, collaborate with each other. Okay. And I'm your host for today. My name is Devisha Jatakia. I'm a social media trainer and a strategist, and I provide training and management services to help entrepreneurs and businesses grow organically on social media. Well, for today's expert spotlight, we have Jyoti Gandhi. She is the founder of Brain Gym and more. She's also a happiness coach and a practitioner from Brickley Method of Happiness, a podcaster, a YouTuber, a blogger, an upcoming author, and Duffly player, and also a sound healer. Well, that's too many things that she's doing. She's very interesting personality with over 40 years of her teaching experience in different fields. She is a prize winning social worker. Along with that, she's a life skill trainer, and she's working relentlessly across Mumbai, around Mumbai, for benefiting all the fellow beings. And with her 3 years of journey, I mean, in 3 years, she have conducted over 500 webinars and touched over 4,000 lives. Well, that's a great personality with us. Let's have her on the screen. Hello, Jyoti. I'm so glad to have you.
Hi, Devisha. I'm always happy to be with you guys and to, address a lot of people and help them in various ways.
Wow. So let's jump into our question answer series. So, Jyoti, tell us why mental wellness is important. I know it's a very fab thing going on currently, like, health wellness ho gaya, फिर mental wellness is the new in thing. So, tell us more about it.
Yeah, Devisha, actually, according to Alzheimer.net, there are 44 million people across the globe suffering from brain related problems.
Yeah.
And this is a huge number. It's an exponential number, and it's supposed to rise by 16 million more in a couple of years. And I think that is why it is an absolute need of the hour. Absolute.
Wow, but that's actually a very big number. And I think so somewhere, social media is also, piling up to the mental stress if not used correctly. What do you say on that?
You're so right, because let's not make social media our masters.
True.
We remain as masters. We control it, not they control us. Because what is
Correct.
happening is, till late in the night, people are on social media, and early morning, the first thing that they need to do is to pick up the phone. Okay. Now, these are all people who are behind the screen. How many actually know you, actually you associate with, actually who are your friends, whom you can meet eye to eye, is really another question. So
True.
yes, it is fantastic. The world has become a smaller place, but it needs to be done with and dealt with carefully. That's all.
Yeah. Mindful scrolling is important rather than mindless scrolling. So tell me, Jyoti, when was the moment you realized that you need something for mental health?
So, about 12 years back, my own father developed Alzheimer's, and none of us knew why this disease is, what is this disease, how does it come, how do you handle it, and there were 8 years of a lot of pain, because for us it was a new disease. And then I went into an absolute research mode. I am following the Paul and Gail Dennisons of California, and
Okay.
it is their system that I'm teaching. But the thing is, they have only taught this much. I have made this into an entire huge program with breath for the brain, food for the brain, pressure points for the brain, and neurological exercises for the brain. Because only one thing, only neurological exercises which I was taught, was not enough. So I have made a complete package, and I realized that if if I knew little also of all these things, maybe
Hmm.
we could have prolonged or stopped the going from one stage to the other of my
To the
father.
other stage.
So I took it on myself to know you must expose the world and just give them an awareness. So I'm not here
Hmm.
to teach. I am just here to awaken
Right.
people that this 1.5 kilo organ with 80 with 100 billion neurons, and each neuron has an 80 GB memory, and how we can actually, we are sitting on power, but just because we are not aware of it, we are not able to use its
Using it.
potentiality to the fullest.
Wow. 80 GB is really a big number. Like, for people like us, it'll be like, okay, पूरा एक system आ गया उसमें. So
बिल्कुल
what is the,
बिल्कुल.
Jyoti, what is the relevance of mental health in these days?
Yeah. So what I normally do is that, you know what, we have to make mental health as a way of life. See, when you get diabetes, blood pressure, arthritis, heart problem, they're all physical. You can see them physically. Mental illness is invisible. You can seem all right, but yet be in depression. You may laugh with your friends, but yet your personality changes happened. Because it's invisible, people are not able to understand the seriousness of the matter. So it gets into our body, and after 15 years, it shows its physical signs.
Oh.
So, today, none of us know if we are going the Alzheimer, dementia, Parkinson's way. So, what I do is I teach a lot of prevention to mental illnesses, because I think if you can learn small hacks like just untwine your ears, just
Hmm.
work with your fingers, just listen to small things and attach them to daily habits, it can make a world of a difference.
So can you just quickly share your one activity that our viewers can do daily to improve
Definitely.
their mental health?
So the first thing that our viewers should do is, if we start, like, we have more, I teach a lot of morning rituals. Right
Hmm.
from the bed you start doing these simple things. Let me give you a little sample of that. When you get up in the morning, you must keep a warm bottle of water, a thermos of water. Take that, mix a tablespoon of coconut oil, and have that first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Remember, that doesn't spoil the heart or anything. If you put water and oil, you'll know that oil always floats, it doesn't
Floats.
penetrate inside.
Ah,
What
right.
this does is it's an immediate brain food. And also, for even it regresses, science has shown that in the early stages of Alzheimer dementia, it can regress you. So right from taking your coconut, so, and our mouth is alkaline. So when you are
Hmm.
having warm water mixed with coconut oil, the alkalinity mixes, and you know that all diseases happen because of, when there is more of, not when our bodies are not alkaline, that is
I'll-
becomes a house of diseases. So this alkalizes the body. All right. Then you move your tongue 30 times. Just,
Okay, like that.
yes, just 30 times move your
Wow.
tongue. Then you just take your fingers like this, like make a beak out of it, and just do tapping on 10 points. So one, two, so you count it up to 12 to 15. 1, 2,
Hmm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That way there are 10 points. So there's a point
Okay.
1, point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5, point 6, point 7. Then you have the sides, point 0.8, point 0.9, and then the sides, point 0.10, 6 inches below your armpit. That is the 10th point. So you tap this on your bed, and then slowly, while you are doing this, your 3 minutes are up. There is a reason why you have to be 3 minutes and not jump out of bed. You
Hmm.
will have
Hmm.
very happy organs.
Okay.
Our organs will remain happy when you do this. You're activating your organs, keeping them happy. You can say your prayer, and then you can get out of bed, do a mirroring exercise. We have exercises for just before bathing, before coffee, after coffee, all of that. So, all these small things that we teach, we try and attach it to your everyday habit. Like when you're making your morning coffee, mindfully smell it. If you're making your masala cup of tea with ginger, with ginger and all masalas, elaichi, ginger, cinnamon. Mindfully take the smell, because this is
Hmm.
one of the most important things for the brain,
Sense. Hmm.
the olfactory. So you must keep your olfactory glowing and growing and keep
Wow.
smelling things.
So these are great tips. I'm sure our viewers will, benefit out of it. So, what are some signs of dementia and Alzheimer's? Any early
Yeah,
signs of it?
absolutely. So, when you feel less energetic, not able to take decisions, if you feel that your self image is lowering, if you
Okay.
feel difficulty in hand eye coordination, okay, if you find it difficult to have empathy, sensitivity towards others, if you feel a personality change, that you are a very social person, suddenly you
Hmm.
don't feel like going anywhere, you disassociate yourself from people, you just say कि नहीं मुझे नहीं जाना है. So normally only the closest people can find out all this, you know people who are like your closest friends, they know that okay, there's कुछ तो गलत है, ये थोड़ा चेंज हो गया इसका पर्सनालिटी. Please dig deeper, find out the reasons why.
Hmm.
Because um, forgetting things, difficulty in completing simple tasks, getting confused about day, date, time, these are chota chota things. Not understanding
Hmm.
relationships. My father never recognized any of us five children. You don't feel hot, you don't feel cold. The geyser water used to burn him, and he was not feeling it.
Not feeling.
So, it is very painful. They become violent, they forget, they walk out of the house. The caretaker needs help. The caretaker who's taking care of these Alzheimer patients need help. So I would say a prevention is much better than cure. Once you've got it, you have to sit down and cure it. So what I teach is prevention.
Hmm.
I teach prevention. You can
That's
another tip is using your non-dominant hand. Like suppose
okay.
you're combing your hair, comb it with the left hand. Drink water with the left hand. Eat with the left hand. Water your plants with the left hand. That is another very good tip that I can give everybody.
Wow, that's actually, even science have proved it that it's always great to, use the other hand. If you're lefty, use the right hand. If you're righty, then use the left hand for your activities. And so that, your brain will start functioning well. So,
Absolutely.
whatever you teach, is it difficult to understand? Whatever we are talking right now, it's very easy to, understand. So, I'm sure teaching भी उतना difficult नहीं होगा, but how is it? How
Yeah.
do you take
So
it?
yeah, so Devisha, it is no point of me giving technical words, technical terms, and all of that. When I started understanding about this problem, I needed it to be simple. So what
Hmm.
I've done is I've not given any technical term. In fact, I'm going to be launching a book soon, which is simply made in simple languages. I mean, in simple terms. It's going to
Hmm.
come in four languages, just
Wow.
so that people in the second, third tier cities of India go, because my vision is, my mission and vision and purpose of life is to spread this to as many people, because the pain of getting this is only, it's too bad, only after you've got it you understand. So
Hmm.
I've written
Hmm.
it in the simplest of languages that people can understand.
Oh, that's very, very important. So when are you launching your book? Let us know.
I'm planning to do it in October end, and I'm
Okay.
going to ask Namrata and all your entire team to help me launch the
I
book.
need I need better
uh,
help.
yeah,
So
it is
that's
going to
really
be.
great, and wishing you congratulations and all the best in advance. I'm
Thank you.
sure this book will be very helpful. And which four languages are you publishing it?
So it's going to be in order of priority, since we are Indian. So it's going to be Hindi. We are
Hmm.
in Maharashtra, so it's Marathi. My mother tongue is Gujarati, so it's going to be Gujarati, and English, of course.
Of course, that's
And the
great.
beauty is that I have done a therapeutic index at the end of the book, that you don't
Okay.
have to really read the whole book. So if you have anxiety, read so and so page. If
Oh.
you have stress, read so and so page. If you have headache, read so and so page. So that nice, and it is alphabetical. So you can see your problem alphabetically, go to those pages, refer to it, and take care of your problem.
Wow. So I guess you have taken care of reader like me who just picks up a book, एक पेज खोला पढ़ लिया अच्छा ओके ठीक है बाद में पढ़ेंगे आगे पीछे.
So true. No, because in this day, date, and time, there is no one has time, and it's better to have a ready reckoner. This
True.
book can be used from 9 to 99 years.
Hmm.
Every household should keep a copy of this book in their mother tongue or
Correct.
whatever in English, just so that, yeah, and you know what? This is a book without medication, zero medicine. It is only
Wow.
you, your body, no expensive shoes, equipment, no expensive clothes. साइकिल पहनो, एक्सपेंसिव शूज करो, ये पहनो, कुछ नहीं. आप और आपका शरीर, बस.
Bas. So I'm sure this book is going to be really interesting, and we look forward to launch it also. So, Jyoti, according to you, from what age to what age can people follow what you teach? As you said, 9 to 99 can read the book. So I assume कि वो follow भी सब लोग कर ही सकते हैं.
Yes, because what I have done is I have made different sections in the book. So, a
Mm-hmm.
section for children, a section for housewives, a section for corporates, a section for, say, um, relationships. If you have problem in relationships, that we have
Mm-hmm.
sectionated the books. So, in
Okay.
whatever section you fall, you can just read those 10-20 pages and again change your life. I've
Just like
divided
भगवत गीता जो भी
beauty.
चाहिए वो अध्याय खोलो और अपना ज्ञान ले लो.
Yes, and any parent who's using it or a mother, she can try it with the children 9-10 years onwards. They're like
Right.
homeopathic medicines. They
Wow.
will not harm you. Yeah.
That's great. So, Judy, you have taken couple of interviews of doctors around the globe, and what is their take on mental wellness?
Yeah, so I need to tell you that, I was interviewing doctors around the globe. So I've interviewed a radiologist, so there's a geriatric. There are like, and lot of these doctors have taken my programs. So this doctor,
Wow,
while the COVID days, there is a Dr. Amishi Sablani from Chicago. She's done my entire program. We have brain gym level 1, level 2, energy medicine level 1, level 2, and happiness level 1, level 2. She's done the entire course. She uses those for her patients in America,
wow,
and she said they are happily doing this rather than taking medicines because lives have improved. Her interview is on LinkedIn on my profile. Anybody can have
okay,
a look. So I think that if I'm able to change lives in America, in Europe, in Africa, in Australia, why
hmm,
not India? Why not
yeah,
our country?
why not our country? True.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what are the new things that you are doing just now? We are coming up with some events. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Devisha, I think I'm a person, I am continuously learning. I have never given up learning and studying. I'm always keeping my researches to the top level. So maybe the book, a second a trilogy will come to this book, so that
Okay.
I can give them the latest what's happening in the world. I am learning Duffly,
Mm-hmm.
because I think that when we are using our hands and both our brains start operating and we don't become too logical or too
Hmm.
emotional, we,
Hmm.
we create a balance. I'm learning singing also. So if
Wow.
anybody who comes to the program on the 30th, which is in Villepale East at 4 o'clock, we are having spot registrations. It is on no loss, no profit.
So
And
it's a
it
day
is
after, you mean 30th of September.
Yeah, because we are closing this month with this event. It is
Okay.
Alzheimer's month. This is
Okay.
Alzheimer's month, September. So we are having a big bang event, closing it with, so we are having important people coming. And we are closing with this big event of telling people, guys, take care of yourself, because none of us know are we going that Alzheimer way at all.
Nice.
We need to take care.
So let me just reconfirm. It's a free event. Registration is compulsory, correct?
Yes, they can call
Okay.
me up and they can. So basically,
Great.
Devisha, it is 200 rupees per person. It is
Okay.
only on a no loss, no profit. Every
Hmm.
person who pays 200 can get a clinical observation of their memory free of charge.
Wow.
So it
Wow.
is a 2,000 rupee test which they can do free of
They can
charge just
do
by
of charge.
buying a 200 rupee ticket, which goes to the musicians, the people
Hmm.
who are. So it's going to end up with Navratri Bank,
So,
other
exactly. So
functions.
200 rupees is not a big amount, guys. It is just like, कहीं पे जाके चाय पी लिया, स्टारबक्स में जाके चाय पी लिया. It's even less than that. And of course your brain, your mental health is important. That will be taken care. Plus you'll be meeting so many new people. You'll be meeting Jyoti over there. So I think so it's a very good opportunity. And I'll be also sharing the poster of the event in the comments below, where Jyoti's number is also mentioned. So make sure you share it with your friends, you pass it to as many people as possible, because let's make it a grand event. And mental health is important as much as physical health is.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Great.
Yes.
So on this note, we end up this live. We'll come up with yet another expert next week, so stay tuned. And thank you, Jyoti, for being on board with us.
Thank you for having me, Devisha. Thank you for helping me reach out to so many people because I am passionate about this. I want the entire globe to understand why this is important. This takes care of your mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, everything this takes care of. And this is
True.
not even considered,
Exactly.
unfortunately, because its problems are invisible. That's why.
I
Thank you for having me.
agree. I do resonate with it, and I'm sure our viewers will also resonate with it. So, friends, don't miss out to contact Jyoti if you want to contact. The details will be mentioned very soon in the comments below. And on this note, wish you a very happy Navaratri, safe Navaratri, and see you next week. Bye.
And Devisha, one small
Yes.
correction. It is not 4,500, it is 45,000 people that I have touched.
Yeah,
I
I
have
said
touched them.
45,000. Okay, maybe my mistake. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was written 45,000. तो मैंने गलत 100 बोल दिया
No,
होगा.
I have documented proof. I have touched over 45,000 people globally over the
वाओ.
past
नहीं
three
नहीं, वो
years.
एक्चुअली मैंने अपने अपने उसमें भी लिखा था 45,000, लेकिन गलती से बोल दिया होगा. सो गाइस, दैट्स अ करेक्शन फॉर द इंट्रो पार्ट.
No, people
सी
find
यू
it
गाइस.
hard to believe, but then I was doing three webinars and I've reached, like, it's crazy the way that I've worked over the
Wow,
past 3
awesome.
years.
So
Thank you.
that's
Thank you for
great.
having me.
Thank you everyone. See you. Bye bye.
See you.